Okay, I've determined that the problem with the Crossfire transmitter Bluetooth Mavlink is an overheating issue. I believe with the entire unit, not just the Bluetooth. And so I'm going to demonstrate step one of that, where I'm going to, even though you see a muffin fan attached to the Crossfire there, I'm not going to use that first because I want to establish the temperatures that I see without the muffin fan, and then we'll see if we can get this Bluetooth Mavlink connection to stay up longer and reestablish faster if it's cooled down. So I'm going to power the transmitter up.
Welcome to OpenTX.
So I'm not powering the
Fly-by-wire A.
not powering the Crossfire from an external source. I'm powering it from inside. And let's take some initial temperature measurements here. So I'm going to be directing this at the heating fin, or the cooling fins, and right now 28 degrees at the top, 28 degrees at the bottom, 28 degrees at the top, 28 degrees at the bottom. That changes quite a bit during the course of this. So now I'm going to go ahead and establish my Bluetooth connection at 57,600 baud, which is the recommended speed for Mavlink. And as you can see, the parameters load up pretty quickly at that speed. So we'll count the time of this connection as 3:25 p.m. because it is active and it is doing a lot. The Crosslink transmitter is running at 10 milliwatts, so there shouldn't be any problem with heat dissipation. Okay, and just for the record, the ambient temperature is, oh, that's a little high, but yeah, okay, let's just say 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, the Bluetooth connection appears to be stable, so let's see how the temperatures are doing. 29 at the 30 at the top. Okay, so it's going to rise about a 1 degree Celsius every few minutes, and I'm not seeing a big difference between the top and the bottom as I usually do. 31. Okay, so now there's a couple of degrees difference between the top of the cooling fin and the bottom. Okay, so we're right at the 10-minute mark. We've still got telemetry via Bluetooth Mavlink, and just wanted to take some temperature readings to see how we were doing with that. So at the bottom, we've got 33 degrees, and at the top a little bit warmer, 35, 36. Same thing on this side, a little warmer on this side, and the top now up to 36. Okay, probably won't be losing Bluetooth about any time. Definitely it cannot go by beyond 40 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to once again pause the video until we're getting close to that point. Okay, we're at the 15-minute mark of the Bluetooth Mavlink connection between Crossfire, Pixhawk, and Mission Planner, and just wanted to go ahead and take some temperature readings. The link is still up, which is very good, probably because I started from completely cold in order to do this test, so it's lasting a little bit longer. Sometimes it only lasts 4 minutes, but this has already gone 15 minutes. Let's get some temperature readings. Again, ambient temperature 26, the bottom of the fin 35, top of the fin 36, 38. So we're getting up into some dangerous temperatures here. Got bottom of the fin over here 36, top of the fin 37. I'm not getting a good reading on it. 38. Okay. Okay, we're at the 20-minute mark, which is actually quite good. This is the best that the Crossfire has ever done in maintaining a Bluetooth link to to Mavlink, and probably because of that cold start. But it is time to get some temperature readings again. All right, ambient temperature 27, 26. All right, bottom of the fin 37. Okay, top of the fin, let's get, okay, 40. All right, top of the fin 39, 40. Really surprised it's lasted this long. 37 down at the bottom of the fin. I'm going to let it run for a little bit because normally this is the point where it does cut out. So it would be advantageous to go ahead and get that failure if we could show that. Okay, we're at the 23-minute mark and nothing has happened, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video again and we'll pick it back up in a few minutes. Okay, here we are at the 30-minute mark. Still at full speed, Mavlink, Bluetooth. It's never lasted this long before, but perhaps the setup is a little bit differently. Anyway, let's go ahead and take some temperature measurements at 30 minutes. Okay, so ambient 27, 36 at the bottom of the fin. Let's see what we can get here. 38, That seems to be controlling its temperature really well. 41, all right. 39. At the bottom, 36.
Telemetry lost.
Okay, there.
Telemetry recovered.
All right, there was the failure. So that is not a problem in and of itself if you can reestablish the connection. So you see the connection is now disconnected, as indicated by the red plug up in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Now, I should be able to just reconnect. It says Mavlink connecting. Oh, connect failed. All right, sometimes it does take a couple of attempts, so let's give it the benefit of the doubt. So let's connect again. Mavlink connecting. Connect failed. All right, so what we have is a fried Bluetooth. Hopefully it's just temporarily fried. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the fan, the muffin fan that I've specially made for this device. And let's see if we can get some of the temperatures down. Okay, we're at 30, 39, 40, 39, 40. Come down a couple of degrees centigrade already. If we can get this down into the 30s, it might be worth trying to restart that Bluetooth again. Alright, so now we've got 34 degrees, 33 degrees at the top of the fins. So the Bluetooth should be in good shape. Let's go ahead and connect. Nope, connect failed. Sometimes that does happen though on the first attempt. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, since just dropping the temperature by itself has not solved the problem, let's give it one more time and then I'll power cycle the unit. Okay, looks like we're going to have to power cycle, which is a completely unacceptable situation.
Receiver is still connected.
Alright, so let's give that fan a little bit of time to cool that down. Let's see what we've got it down to. 30, even at the top, 33, 32. Alright, now with a power cycle and temperatures close to 30 degrees centigrade, I think we'll be okay.
Welcome to OpenTX. Fly-by-wire A.
Alrighty. Once again, connect. There we go. So after a power cycle and after dropping the temperature about 10 degrees Celsius, I was able to get reestablished. Now at basically 4 p.m. we're going to start the timer again and see if, we'll take some temperature readings, not as many because the fan's doing a good job, and we're going to see how long this connection can last, and if it does break, if it can reestablish again, which is the important part. If I can do that without power cycling, if I can do that just by reconnecting, that's perfectly acceptable for a mission. Alright, so here we go at 4 p.m. and let's get 28 degree temperature reading and 29 at the top of the fin, 29. Okay, it's probably going to stay below 30 degrees centigrade, and the ambient temperature is 25. The fan's cooling things off a little bit. I'm going to pause the video here, and we'll return probably after 10 minutes. Okay, here we are at the 10-minute mark with the Bluetooth Mavlink up at full speed, 57,600 baud, and we're using the cooling method. Let's go ahead and get some temperature readings at 10 minutes. Okay, ambient temperature on the case, 26 degrees. Bottom of the fins, 27 degrees. Top of the fins, 28. Bottom of the fins, 28. Top of the fins, 29. Okay, here we are checking in at the 30-minute mark with the cooled version. No reason to check every 5 minutes because it's not expected the temperatures will change very much. Haven't lost any connection at all. Ambient temperature, 24 degrees. The fan's really been working. And on the cooling fins, 26 degrees. 27 on the upper part. 27, 28 maybe. Okay, we'll check back in maybe in another 30 minutes. Okay, here we are, it's 5 o'clock. We're at the 1 hour mark of this test with cooling. Haven't lost connection at all during this test. So 1 hour solid Bluetooth connection, Mavlink, Crossfire, and Pixhawk. Just to verify and get some temperature readings.
Inactivity alarm.
25 degrees. Okay, fix the activity alarm. 27 degrees. 28, 20, 28. Okay, kept it below 30 degrees the whole time, and no Bluetooth failures.